looking at the IPO sector, right? So if Sam Altman is now doing the dog and pony show to go raise money, $7 trillion. Think about that for the chip market. Of course, it's going to continue to kind of ignite the powers, the animal spirits in the semi space. NVIDIA, SMCI, ASML, whoever. And they're already extended, and we're not talking about valuations. We're going to just track it technically. It's not a time to short, except for some intraday chases. But the point I have is, this is what happened in 1995, right? This IPO fever. And by the way, it was very beneficial for banks. But the IPO fever, because it was the launch pad of internet companies and the transformation and the productivity enhancements, yada, 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 yada. So you got the internet drama of 1995 matched right now with our AI drama of 2000, of literally starting May of 2023. This could go a few years.
This short clip is presented by Club. Club provides access to Samantha LaDuc and her team of professional macro and micro traders, analysts, and educators. Club is ideal for active traders, investors, and institutions who want Samantha's best-of-breed market timing calls across all asset classes and timeframes like chase, swing, and trend. Get the trade before it happens. Sign up Club now and get full access to daily live trading room with Samantha LaDuc, Slack trading desk with detailed analysis and trades, custom trade support when you need it, and much more. For more information, visit www.LaDucTrading.com/club.
Why I'm looking at this particular sector ETF, just food for thought. I know about this one. That's all, QE liquidity. We followed this right up into the February 2021 peak, which is exactly where SPACs died. K-Web died with a beautiful, by the way, everything speculative died in February 2021. Bitcoin hit its peak, etc. So if this stuff is now on the ground, and this represents, of course, a lot of unprofitable tech, a lot of, actually, some of them were taken out. They went bye-bye, or they got acquired, like Coupa. Remember that one? I was all focused on Coupa Technologies. I thought they were going to get bought by Amazon. Anyway, they did get bought by, forget the consolidator, doesn't matter. Point is, they either will go away because they won't make it, or they'll get bought, or they become irrelevant. But if we have a 1999 backdrop, oh no, they're going to be so back, baby. So IPO is basically an ETF, and it is filled with names, some of which you know and some of which you don't, and all of which pretty much are green this morning. Think about this. Think about this as your fishing pond for plays. Now, I know some are EVs and some are Bitcoin, but there are going to be some plays. And I started looking this morning. So I started looking, going, kind of like this theme, Samantha. You gotta think about this a little bit more. And I'm thinking about it as I'm talking about it. But there are going to be some names in here that pop up. And then I started looking at the charts going, okay, what other charts look like this? There's a nice little gap down that's going to get filled. That's a cradle formation off the 10-week. You know how I'm going to go technically into it. And then I start looking and I'm like, okay, what else looks like this? Like, look at DigitalOcean. I happen to use this myself, by the way. So, maybe that's part of the problems for the website. But the point is, it has obviously bottomed in November, like every other chart. Fed pause, Yellen Yahtzee, and then it gets above the 10, and it gets above the 10 and 21, and then it goes sideways because it's got work to do. It's got to prove it, right? The whole market has to keep going. This looks good. I like this oscillator. I like this breakout that just happened yesterday. This is another one in that kind of IPO space. And it has earnings on 2/21. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be a net, another one. Absolutely, Cloudflare. I also have this one for my company. Look what it did. It's up 25%. It's hitting 115. Does it deserve it? Who knows? Did it have a gamma squeeze yesterday? Absolutely. So my point is, you're going to see, I personally think, if we're going to have this backdrop, if we're going to crash up, it's not going to be the indices so much that crash up. It's going to be these oversold, left for dead, unprofitable tech plays that crash up. Just keep it in mind. Just keep an open mind. Please, please. Okay? So anyway, IPO is the sector. We go shopping. And what's in IPO? That one that I just showed you, Cloudflare, that's doing its thing today. We just have to go look and see. Now, this is not even on the radar. Look at this. Not on the radar. Look, this is all the calls yesterday. They're going to disappear in 2 minutes as soon as the market opens. But this is a snapshot of what's happened yesterday versus net. Look at this. 10,000, 6,700 contracts. I mean, look at the tens of thousands of contracts that came into net. Really? That's a gamma squeeze, and then this is the result. So that's what I'm going to be looking for you to plant ourselves in some good opportunities before they explode.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more live trading room recap videos and other content.